Shalom. First and foremost, I'd like to give all praises, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Bahashem Yahushai, Bahashem Rakakwadash. Double honors to the elders and the apostles of Great Millstone that rule well. And peace and salutations to the elect of Israel. To you, I say Shalom. Lord willing, his lesson is edifying to the flock of Yahweh, Bahashem Yahushai. Alright, and this lesson is, because somebody asked me, and it was through the Spirit, I want to do this lesson based off this question I was asked. They asked, you know, even if they're not a sodomite, but they agree that sodomites should have rights, the right to marry, and so on and so forth, or do they still deserve God's judgment? And the answer is yes, 100%. All right, just because you're not, quote unquote, doing the sodomy, but if you agree with it and push it so it's more, agreeable with, right? You're just as guilty as them, man. All right. And this is Matthew chapter 12 and verse 30. He that is not with me is against me, and he that gathereth not with me scattereth abroad. So anything you're doing that scatters the sheep, right? If you're not pulling more sheep into the sheepfold, man, you're scattering them, man. All right, you're pushing the wrong doctrine, the wrong wine, man. All right, and so you're scattering the sheep, right? So you're against the Lord, man. Ultimately, you're against Yahweh Hashem Yahushai, all right? And the only reason that people, agree with this because it's, perpetrated all throughout mainstream media and so on and so forth. This is why you see it everywhere, man. All right, so it gets more people to agree with it subconsciously, right? Oh, I see it everywhere, so it must be normal, right? And they agree with it, but that's why people don't want to talk out against it or speak out against it, is because they don't want to be the enemy. They don't want to be the bad guy. They don't want to lose their friends. But that's what the truth does. The truth shows you who your real friends are, man. Right? If you say something and if you say something truthful and people hate you for that, that's not a friend you need in the first place, man. Because a real friend will respect the truth, man. Right? This is why we're real friends of Yahweh Bashim Yahushai. I'm not saying we're friends with Yahweh, but ultimately we are, man. Because we hear his word, we hear his correction, and we accept him, man. A true friend will correct you and to make you better, man. All right? But this is not for everybody at the same time, man. That's why most people hate it, man. It's not for everybody. This is really only for the true friends of Yahweh Bashim Yahushai, which are the elect, man. All right? We're not out here to be people pleasers, man. All right, let me jump over to Galatians chapter 1. Galatians 1, I'm going to start at verse 9. As we said before, so say I now again. If any man preach any other gospel unto you that ye have received, let him be accursed. Right? Because if you're preaching other gospels, right? If you're pushing other doctrine, if you're preaching other wine, man, other philosophies, right? You're scattering the sheep again. You're not with Yahushua, man. All right, so let you be accursed, man. Verse 10, for do I now persuade men or the Most High? Or do I seek to please men? For if I yet pleased men, I should not be the servant of Mashiach, right? If we're out here, trying to appease the people, we wouldn't be a servant of the Lord, man. All right? The Lord wasn't out there pleasing people, man. All right? He was only out there for the believers, man, the faithful, man. All right? This is why he was hated. This is why he was put to death, man. All right? This is why he was crucified. It's because he was hated for pushing the truth, man. This is what it's going to do, man. All right? Because we push the truth because, not only are we commanded to, not only because we fear the Lord, it's because we have a love for our people, man. So we tell them the truth. All right? Galatians 4 and 6. Have I become your enemy because I tell you the truth, man? Roughly paraphrasing. Actually, let me just jump to it since I'm ready here. Galatians chapter 4, verse 16. Am I therefore become your enemy because I tell you the truth? Yeah, that's a fact. People hate the truth because this world is built on lies, man. All right? And people will rather adhere to the lie just to be liked by men, man. Just to be loved by the world, man. Right? And this is why you deserve the same judgment if you agree with this place, man. If you're not crying out against the abomination in this place, you're going to be put to death, man. All right? James chapter 4 and verse 4. Ye adulterers and adulteresses, know ye not that the friendship of the world is enmity with the Most High, man? All right? Go into that word enmity, the state or feeling of being actively opposed or hostile to someone or something, right? If you're a friend of the world, you're being hostile or and actively opposing the Most High, man. Continuing on, whosoever therefore will be a friend of the world is the enemy of the Most High, man. You're an enemy of Yahweh Hashem Yahshua if you're a friend of the world, man. If you're a friend of the world, you're agreeing with this place, man. You love this place. You love the doctrine of Babylon, man. You love the wine that you're drunk off the wine, man. All right, you're lost in the sauce of Babylon, man. You're confused, man. All right, Babylon going to the word Babal, which is confusion, man. All right. Amos chapter 3 and verse 2. Can two walk together except they be agreed? Right. That's why you see, you'll see straight people in these pride parades, man. All right. Why is a straight person in a pride parade? Because they're agreed, man. They agree with the lifestyle of sodomites, man, and they're gonna be destroyed for that, man. All right, yeah. So to answer that lady's question, yes, you will be destroyed, even just for agreeing with it, man. Romans 1:32, who knowing the judgment of the Most High, that they which commit such things are worthy of death, right? And if you read up, it tells you the list of things that people are worthy. How it describes the wicked, man. It describes wicked people and their personality and are worthy of death, right? Not only, but it's mainly talking about sodomites too. Not only do the same, but have pleasure in them that do them, right? And let's read this in the NLT. Romans 1:32 in the NLT. They know God's justice requires that those who do these things deserve to die. Yet they do them anyway. Worse yet, they encourage others to do them too. Right? And that's worthy of death, man. That's worthy of death, right? And that's Old and New Testament, man. Ezekiel chapter 9. Ezekiel chapter 9, starting at verse 4. And the Lord Yahweh said unto him, go through the midst of the city, through the midst of Jerusalem, and set a mark upon the foreheads of the men that sigh and that cry for all the abominations that be done in the midst thereof. Right? The people that's going to get that mark, which is the mark of exemption, are going to be the ones that's sighing and crying about the abominations done in this place, man. All right? Not the ones that are agreeing with this place. Oh, love is love. No, man. It doesn't work like that, man. True love is correction, man. True love is telling you the truth, man. If I love you, open rebuke is better than secret love, man. So that's that shit you're spreading is not love at all, man. It truly is hate, man. You're suffering sin upon your neighbor, man. At the end of the day, all right. Verse 5. And to the others he said in mine hearing, go ye after through the city and smite. Smite meaning to kill, man. Let not your eyes spare, neither have ye pity. Slay utterly old and young, both maids and little children, and women. But come not near any man upon whom is the mark, and begin at my sanctuary. Then they began at the ancient men which were before the house, right? Go through the city, and anybody without that tawad, man, that mark of exemption, man, right? Kill that person, man, and don't have any pity. If they're old or young, if they're little boys, little girls, women, have no mercy, man. Have no pity, man. All right? Why? Because they didn't cry and sigh out because of the abomination done in the midst of the city, man. All right? You're bringing little children to pride parades, man. You're going to die, man. Salakia, you're going to get put to death, man. You're going to get put to death. Shit. You're going to get... The Lord's going to take the spirit from you. Salakia. The Lord's going to take the spirit from y'all, man. Y'all going to get deleted, man. At the end of the day, man. At the end of the day, y'all gonna get deleted. All right. It is because you agreed with this place, man. So you became an enemy of the Lord, man. All right. And you became an enemy of a power that's undefeated, man. So what makes you think you're gonna win, man? What makes you think your philosophy is gonna win? All right. But I'm gonna wrap it up with that. Lord willing, this lesson was edifying. Again, I want to give all praises, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Bahashem Yahushai, Bahashem Rakakwadash. Double honors to the elders and the apostles, a great millstone that rule well, and peace and salutations to the elect of Israel. Until next time, I want to say Shalom and Abad Babal.